The eyes are a very important part of your appearance because that's where people focus during conversation. When your eyes are yellowed or have small red veins, it can give you a tired look. Now, a new procedure can restore the whiteness to your eyes and significantly improve your appearance. According to Dr. Brian Boxer Wachler of the Boxer Wachler Vision Institute, this is a simple procedure with a quick recovery time.
I had a lot of patients over the years who would come to me with the problem of chronic bloodshot eyes, yellow spots on the eyes, or even brown spots on the eyes. And they were losing job opportunities because when they would go in for the interview, the employer would look at them and think that they were tired, were partying a lot, smoking pot, or doing drugs, or just drinking heavily, when of course they weren't. And the problem of having these chronic bloodshot eyes and these changes in the whites of the eyes is the result of years and years of sun damage that may have even occurred when these patients were even children or teenagers, and it just took many years for it to develop. So that's why this is a real significant problem for people that have this condition. The conventional treatment for red eyes, as everybody knows, use these drops that take the red out, but after a while they actually can make your eyes worse by a rebound effect. And then your eyes become resistant to it. So, and also the drops won't even work for patients that have yellow spots or darker skinned patients that have brown or pigmented spots on the whites of the eyes. They won't work for that at all. So that's why I developed the I-Brite procedure, because there's a significant amount of people that are really suffering, and their self-esteem eventually suffers, and their self-confidence, and a lot of times they won't even go out with friends to other places in the social environments because they don't want people asking them, oh, are you okay? Are you healthy? Your eyes don't look so good. After a while, you know, it sort of gets really wearing on their nerves and eventually affects their self-esteem, and a lot of people even socially withdraw because of it. When you come to see us for the I-Brite procedure, the procedure is remarkably easy for patients. It's about 15 minutes per eye. We use great numbing drops so people are really comfortable. And afterwards, people just go home and they rest the rest of the day, and by the next day they're able to resume their routine. The eyes are still going to be a little red. It's a little like plastic surgery in a way because it takes some time to recover, but by a month people already are having that whiteness shine through, and their eyes are typically starting to look just wonderful already within a month period, and we were fully healed by 3 months.
We spoke with the doctor to find out how this procedure corrects discoloration in the eye.
The I-Brite procedure involves 3 steps. The first step is that I'll mark the areas that we're going to remove because the membrane contains all these blood vessels and yellow spots or brown pigmented spots. And the second step is then I'll elegantly remove the membrane. And the third step is the body will regenerate its own membrane to cover it and replace it. And that's how the procedure essentially works.
Dr. Boxer Wachler discussed the effectiveness of this procedure.
My patients have told me the most heartwarming, inspiring stories that you can imagine. I had one teacher actually, for example, that came from Minnesota, and his students were always thinking he smoked pot. He taught in high school. Well, when he came back after the summer of having the procedure done and having nice white eyes and all the redness cleared up, his self-confidence, he said, has never been higher before because no longer are people asking him and sort of questioning him skeptically about what he's been doing the night before, and he can really focus on teaching. So that's just an example of the type of boost people get in their lives and how life-changing the I-Brite procedure typically is for patients. When they now go back to having nice-looking eyes again like everyone else, that's life-changing for people, with the self-confidence going sky high and their self-esteem going sky high, and just getting out there socially with their friends and going out and doing stuff again. So it's really life-changing, and you can't really appreciate it unless you sort of suffer from it, but that's the way it really affects people's lives.